There's a new king in the heavyweight division. His name is Daniel the Dynamite Dubois. As you already know, Daniel Dubois knocked out Anthony Joshua in the 5th round on their old British clash at Wembley in front of 96,000 people. It was a crazy, crazy fight. Fantastic event overall. Like, it was just unbelievable. Like, none of us expected Daniel Dubois to pull out that type of performance. It was a career-defining performance. I felt like that moment there, yeah, when Daniel Dubois, let's be absolutely honest, he absolutely destroyed Anthony Joshua from round 1 to round 5. It was a one-sided beat down, yeah. We cannot even deny him. And for me, I feel like in that moment, it was one of those moments where it was one of those moments of the passing of the torch. Do you know what I mean? I felt like the torch was passed on. Like, do you know what I mean? Dubois is what, 27 years old, yeah? Like, the future of heavyweight boxing, British heavyweight boxing, is in the hands of Daniel the Dynamite Dubois. What a great performance. What a great performance. And me, myself, look, I had to eat humble pie. Yeah, I had to eat humble pie like many of you out there. And I know a lot of you out there won't admit it. Yeah, you're hiding and stuff like that. But listen, let's be real here. A lot of us, experts, pro boxers, ex-boxers, we all picked Joshua to win, yeah? We all picked Joshua to win. Me, myself, I just felt like Joshua had a bit more experience. I just felt like the magnitude of the event in front of what, 96,000 people at Wembley. I just felt like Joshua's been there, he's done it, and I thought Daniel Dubois might be like a deer in the headlights. Do you know what I mean? A rabbit in the headlights. You know what I mean? Like, he might not be able to do it. The whole event might just overwhelm him. But damn, he proved me wrong. I was wrong. Daniel Dubois put in a masterclass, man. A fantastic performance. Look, AJ had a night to forget, innit? AJ was absolutely terrible. And I already dropped the video on AJ's performance. Like, I done an analysis. You can go back on my channel and watch that. Go check it out. I broke down the fight and everything that AJ did wrong. But today is all about Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois absolutely did everything right in that fight. Like, it couldn't have gone any better for him. His jab was on point. His footwork was on point. The movement, like, just making angles in the ring, closing the ring, like, just constant pressure on Anthony Joshua. It was just incredible. His right hand was bang on the money. He's like, if anything, yeah, I thought Daniel Dubois, yeah, I just felt like the occasion's gonna get to him. But it's like the occasion got to Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua had no answers for what Daniel Dubois was bringing forward. And I always knew, yeah, I've done a few videos in the past as well, yeah, leading up to this fight. And I was saying that Anthony Joshua, yeah, really struggles with pressure fighters. Do you know what I mean? We saw Anthony Joshua struggle against Andy Ruiz. Like, when Anthony Joshua is being pressured, yeah, when Anthony Joshua faces a fighter who throws volume, like Andy Ruiz, yeah, when Anthony Joshua faces fighters that punch with him, yeah, he really struggles, especially when they connect on his chin, yeah. He struggles and he can't find the answers. And Anthony Joshua teaming up with Ben Davison, I really thought some of those little bad habits was off his game. Like, I thought he was down with that. But those same habits came to haunt him again when he faced Daniel Dubois. And Daniel Dubois, in fairness to him, yeah, he absolutely capitalized on it, yeah. He gave Joshua no chance of recovery. As soon as he knocked down Joshua in that first round, yeah, Joshua had no chance after that because Daniel Dubois started so fast. He came at Joshua with so much volume, so much intensity, so much venom, so much anger and heart, spirit and everything. Anthony Joshua just could not recover, man. He could not recover. Even in the 5th round, when Anthony Joshua hit Daniel Dubois with a sweet, banging right hand, yeah, Dubois backward a little bit. He retreated, obviously, to protect himself. As Joshua came in with the uppercut, left his hand hanging down. Dubois went over with the right hand and knocked Anthony Joshua the F out. Like, that was like, just amazing. Like, I feel like that was one of those moments in British boxing where we will remember forever. Like, I will forever, like, tell my grandkids and I'll tell them, listen, as I watched that fight, I watched the night when Daniel Dubois came of age. Do you know what I mean? When Daniel Dubois, yeah, finally presented himself to the world and told everyone, listen, the dynamite is here. Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm all about. Because Daniel Dubois, he was disrespected in the media. He was the IBF champion. Even though he didn't win it, the belt was handed to him. He was still the champion. But Daniel Dubois came out first. His ring walk was first. And what a ring walk, man. Daniel Dubois looked serious in that ring walk. Like, he looked like he meant business. And Daniel Dubois like was disrespected. Well, he felt like he was disrespected. His camp felt like he was disrespected. Coming out second, can you imagine Anthony Joshua having the belt and Anthony Joshua coming out second? Like, it will never happen, but it's understandable, isn't it? Anthony Joshua, in many people's eyes, well, Anthony Joshua, not even in many people's eyes, but he's proven it with the pay-per-views and the big stadium that he's filled in the past. Anthony Joshua is the superstar. So I understand it made sense for Daniel Dubois to come out first. But I'm telling you now, going forward, if Daniel Dubois does have a rematch with Anthony Joshua's coming out first, man. Daniel Dubois will come out second. And I mean it when you see the title of this video, when I say that the new Daniel Dubois is the new king, I really mean it. Like Daniel Dubois is gonna be a problem for everyone, including Alexander Usyk. If Alexander Usyk comes through against Tyson Fury, and then Daniel Dubois faces Alexander Usyk, that's gonna be a very interesting fight. It's gonna be very interesting when that rematch does happen. If it does happen, that's gonna be very interesting. I'm gonna pay close attention to that and see what goes on with that in the future. But Daniel Dubois, man, fantastic. Congratulations, my bro. Absolutely smashed it. Listen, I never thought he's going to win because I just thought whenever Daniel Dubois has stepped up against Usyk, Joyce, like he's kind of, like, do you know what I mean? He's kind of quick. Do you know what I mean? He's kind of giving up himself. He hasn't had that belief. But against Joshua, oh my God, he had all the belief in the world. He went out there. He put hands on Joshua, man. Daniel Dubois put hands on that boy. Like, he put the beatings on that boy. And I'm an AJ fan. It hurts me to say all this about AJ, but he got a beating of a lifetime. And Joshua might never recover from this. We've never seen no one put that type of beating on Joshua, like, ever. Usyk, like, Alexander Usyk, like, kind of like outboxed him, outclassed him, but he didn't put that type of beating where he knocked him down like 3 times, 4 times, and then knocked him out flat on his head. Joshua fell to his face. That's how bad that beating was. Like, that was crazy. And Daniel Dubois, yeah, he's the guy right now. Everyone's gonna want to fight Daniel Dubois right now. Like, Daniel Dubois, the only thing, like, when I look at him, yeah, he's a fantastic fighter right now. Like, he's great. Like, his skills, everything that he showed in that fight was absolutely great. The jab was on point. Like, he did everything right. Like, him and his coach, Don Charles, deserve massive credit. Like, massive credit. Like, they prepared for that camp. Absolutely fantastic. Everything. Like, I think they looked at every single details. Yeah, they pointed out every single one of Joshua's mistakes, and they exploited it to the T. Absolutely exploited Joshua, and Joshua had no answers for it. Dubois, I was always worried about Dubois' volume. Dubois throws a lot of punches, man. And he doesn't mind mixing it up. He'll throw punches with you. And Joshua always struggles with fighters that throw punches with him. Do you know what I mean? And Daniel Dubois, listen, huge credit to Daniel Dubois. And where does he go from here? Listen, the sky's the limit for Daniel Dubois, man. The sky is the limit. And he's the guy now, man. He's now the guy in British boxing. Like Tyson Fury, these guys are getting on. Joshua, these guys are getting on in age. Do you know what I mean? Daniel Dubois is 27 years old. He's got years ahead of him, at least another 6-7 years of domination, and he's improving. A lot of people called him a quitter. A lot of people say he never had a heart because of the setbacks he suffered against Joyce and then Alexander Usyk. But the last 3 fights, listen, he's absolutely come of age, man. With Don Charles, like, they've sat down together in a room, and I told you guys, Don Charles, when it comes to the cycle game, the mental warfare, yeah, Don Charles is the trainer that you want to have on your side, because he knows how to get into a fighter's head and change their morale, change their mentality, and give them that belief that they need to go out there and execute a game plan. And Daniel Dubois, yeah, had Anthony Joshua, Ben Davison in a puzzle that they just couldn't figure out. He absolutely obliterated them. Absolutely obliterated them. Let's not have no doubt about it. And Daniel Dubois, as much as he doesn't talk, like, his personality is not out there. He's not like Daniel Dubois is not a superstar. Like, like Anthony Joshua. He hasn't got that personality, that charisma, that aura, that arrogance that you need to be like a superstar, like a Muhammad Ali, Lennox Lewis Hardy, Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, do you know what I mean? Tyson Fury, even Deontay Wilder had that charisma, had that aura by him. Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois doesn't really have that. He's not really well spoken in the media. Whenever I hear him talk, I always feel like, mate, you should give us a bit more, give us more personality. But you know what, yeah? All of that doesn't really matter. If Daniel Dubois keeps producing those type of performances like he did against AJ at Wembley in front of 60,000 people, yeah? If he can produce more of those type of performances, battering people, knocking people out, his actions will do the talking for him. His actions will do the talking for him. The public will absolutely love him for that. He will not have to say a word in press conferences. He doesn't have to show off his lifestyle on social media, Instagram and all that. Show his chains, his cars. He won't need to do any of that. If he's knocking people the hell out, listen, he's a superstar just on that alone. And one thing, I want to say this, like one thing about his entrance, he gave me that Mike Tyson type of vibe. Like when I watched it back, the way he came out all black, bouncing around, looking at the camera, his focus, yo, that is intimidating. I think that type of ring walk next time is going to intimidate a lot of people. And listen, Daniel Dubois is a problem, man. He's a real problem. And there's talk of a rematch with Anthony Joshua. I'm not too sure about that. Like I said on my last video, I believe that fighters need to merit a rematch. Like, I believe in meritocracy. You have to deserve to be put in a position where you can fight for a title. And Anthony Joshua, as much as I like Anthony Joshua, he's my guy. I'm a big Anthony Joshua fan. I feel like after that performance on Saturday, the way he got battered, he does not deserve a rematch. He doesn't deserve it. But it's boxing and money talks. If the money's right, Turkey Al Sheikh, Riyadh season, they come in with millions. Daniel Dubois will most likely take Anthony Joshua again because why not? He's got the confidence. He's battered Anthony Joshua. He's knocked him out. He's probably going to think, you know, I'll go back in there and just beat him up again, batter him, knock him out, walk away with millions. Then I can move on and fight Usyk or Tyson Fury for the IBF, for the undisputed. Why not? He's still young. Daniel Dubois has time on his hand. He's 27 years old. He's got all the time in the world. Do you know what I mean? So listen, big, massive congratulations on Daniel Dubois. All these people that called him weak, all these people that called him a quitter, all these people that said, oh, he has no heart. Listen, all of us, we had to eat humble pie. Me personally, I never said he was a quitter. I never said he had no heart because me, I know how it feels to box. Like a lot of these people that are saying Daniel Dubois is a quitter, Daniel Dubois has no heart. Listen, they will not even step in a ring to do 3 minutes sparring. They will not do that. They ain't got the heart for that. So how dare you tell a fighter, a professional fighter, especially in the heavyweight division, who gets in a ring, yeah, who's in danger of risking their life, in danger of dying in a ring, telling them they ain't go hard. Come on, get the hell out of here, man. That's some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit, man. Only people that never box, never been in dangerous situation would say something like that. So listen, massive respect on the name Daniel Dubois. Do you know what I mean? The dynamite, he showed us he's got dynamite. And listen, man, he's the new king. He is the new king in the heavyweight division. I know you've got Alexander Usyk, but for me personally, Alexander Usyk personality and stuff, I find it boring, man. I don't really see much of Alexander Usyk, but in terms of entertainment, excitement, knockout ratio, like Daniel Dubois is the new guy. He is the new guy. And he's gonna go far, and I really wish him all the best, man. Like, once again, congratulations, Daniel Dubois. The sky's the limit. He's gonna go far. He's absolutely gonna go far. Do you know what I mean? And with Don Charles in his corner, boy, Daniel Dubois can dominate the next few fights, man. And he's definitely on the road for undisputed. Whether he fights Anthony Joshua next on a rematch, I'm not too sure. I want to see him take on a Joseph Parker, because I think stylistically that would be a good fight. And Joseph Parker deserves a shot because Joseph Parker has come through Wilder, has come through Zhang. Joseph Parker deserves that shot. So we'll wait and see Frank Warren, Turkey Al Sheikh, Riyadh season. They're going to sit down, get on the table and figure it out. We all still have to wait for the Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk rematch in December. Once that is kind of done, once the dust is settled on that, we know who's the champion, who comes through that fight. Then the landscape will be opened up. Then we're going to know where every fight is, you know what I mean? We might even get AJ Fury in 2025. So we never know. We'll wait and see on that. But once again, man, listen, Big congratulations on Daniel Dubois. Let me know what you think, man. What do you think the future holds for Daniel the Dynamite Dubois? How did you rate his performance on Saturday against Anthony Joshua at Wembley in front of 96,000 people? Let me know in the comments. I'll really appreciate that. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched it from the start to the end, listen, massive thank you. I really appreciate you. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, and share the video. That will really help me out massively to grow the channel. Thank you very much for watching EMGM Sports. Once again, it's me, your boy Enzo. Until the next one, peace.